YouTube. It's me, Zickety Z. We're here again. This time for the preview and prediction for Great Balls of Fire. Yes, that is still the name of the pay-per-view. So we're gonna hop right into this, and I'm going to read off the matches on the card and kind of give my thoughts and my predictions for the matches. And so we're going to get right into it. These aren't in any particular order. I'm just reading them as I'm just going to read them off as I see them. So we'll start off here with the Cruiserweight Championship match between Akira Tozawa and Neville. This whole Titus Worldwide gimmick is awful. And I don't see them taking the belt off of Neville. He's too good. But I don't know where they go from here. I don't know who they bring up next to compete. And also in regards to the cruiserweight division, Austin Aries asked for his release because he felt pigeonholed in the cruiserweight division, and so he will no longer be on television. And I think that Neville retains. So then now we'll move on to Enzo Amore versus Big Cass. This is going to be a squash match, like I've mentioned before. I don't see there being any positives here. I don't really care for this feud. I don't understand why they broke up the tag team, but I guess that's why I'm not a part of WWE Creative. So Big Cass wins. Maybe the Big Show shows up and helps out Enzo, but it doesn't matter. Big Cass wins. Next we have another pointless match. Seth Rollins versus Bray Wyatt. Rollins. Bray Wyatt's the eater of pins. Great on the mic, great worker, but I don't see this. I don't see Bray Wyatt taking the win here. So Seth Rollins is going to take that. Next, we have the Intercontinental Championship match between Dean Ambrose and The Miz, with The Miz Taraj and Maurice on his side. Again, this is another feud that really doesn't have any ground underneath of it. It's been done before. We've seen it, and they're trying to rekindle the fire here, and there's nothing there. Although there is a little bit of a different different aspect to it with Bo Dallas and oh God, what's his name? And oh goodness gracious, what's his name? Curtis Axel. With them being involved, Ambrose is not going to win this. I don't see why they would put the title back on him. So Miz wins in some sort of fluke again. I shouldn't say fluke, but he's going to win in some kind of off way, as he has in the past. And I don't know where they go from here. I don't know where the WWE goes from here with the Intercontinental Championship. I'd like to see, maybe if they're gonna continue with Miz as the champion, maybe they put him up against an up and coming superstar like a Ty Dillinger, or even a Finn Balor or Seth Rollins. I'd like to see them put the belt on somebody that's going to do it good. Back in the day, the Intercontinental Championship was one of the most important belts, and it was the Fighting Man's Championship. It headlined SummerSlam in 1992, 93, I think, at Wembley Stadium in London. And I think that the prestige of the belt needs to go back to the way it was. Um, so again, I see the Miz retaining here. Next, we'll move on to the Raw Tag Team Championship match, which is going to be an Iron Man match between the Hardys and Sheamus and Cesaro. Being that we got word on Raw that Sheamus is going to be away from the WWE for about 2 months to do a movie, some awful WWE produced movie. Um, I don't see them retaining here, so the Hardys will regain the championships that they won when they returned at WrestleMania. And I think that there's only one direction they can go after that, and that's for them to meet up with the Revival, and hopefully Matt Hardy can come to terms with Anthem or whoever it is that they're fighting against, and they can get that broken gimmick. And I think that it's going to be good for the WWE for them to get that gimmick, and then to have the Revival. Excuse me. It's going to be good for the Revival to ultimately break the Hardys. Um, and so I see the Hardys getting the win here. After that, we have the Raw Women's Championship match between Sasha Banks and Alexa Bliss. Um, I'd like to say that Alexa is going to retain. Although, if they can figure out a way to put the belt on Sasha, turn her heel on Bayley, and then let them go at it and recreate the magic that they had at the first Takeover Brooklyn. I think that would be great for for Raw and for SummerSlam. I think that would make the card a lot better. We're not really gonna venture into the women's division too far. I don't see any other progress other than that. I mean, Nia Jax, she looked good in that gauntlet match. So maybe they have Alexa retain and they build a feud with her and Nia. I guess we'll just have to wait and find out. But I think Alexa Bliss retains here. Next, we have the ambulance match between Roman Reigns and Braun Strowman. Braun Strowman. It's going to be a good match. It'll be exciting. It'll be very entertaining. I think we'll see a couple big spots here. I don't know what they plan to do, but I predict Braun Strowman to win. Hopefully, that's the case, and we'll now move on to the main event for the WWE Universal Championship between Brock Lesnar and Samoa Joe. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. I don't like these part-time guys holding the belt. Lesnar's been on TV twice since WrestleMania when he beat Goldberg. I don't care for it. The belt needs to be on the show every week, and Samoa Joe is great, and he needs the belt. He doesn't need the belt, but I'd like to see him with the belt on. I'd like to see him get the title. So hopefully he wins. I'm gonna pick him in a shocking state. I'm gonna predict a Paul Heyman turn on Brock Lesnar, leading to Samoa Joe winning. I think we see a muscle buster tonight. We haven't seen one yet, and I think that Samoa Joe wins via by submission. He wins by submission. And so that's the whole card. I didn't do the preview. I don't know what's going to be on the preview show. Maybe that is the cruiserweight match, but it doesn't matter. So that's going to wrap things up here. And I'm not sure if I'll do a review of the pay-per-view, but be on your toes in case there is one. I'll give my thoughts. Maybe we'll see. If you like this video, be sure to hit the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and again, as I'm still building my channel and everything here, feel free to offer any suggestions, any constructive criticism, and feel free to leave me any advice in the comments. I would be greatly appreciative of that. And so maybe I'll see you tonight after Great Balls of Fire. If not, I'll be pushing out some more content, maybe some Call of Duty, maybe a little more 2K My Career, or maybe another Dream Match. We'll just have to wait and see. So until next time, YouTube, this is Zickety Z signing off. Take care.